everybody, it's Brooke. I hope you're having a great day. I'm just going to take a final walk through this purple flip-flop journal before it goes off to its new home. I thought you might want to come along. Stay tuned. Well, here we go. I'm excited. This journal has turned out super cute. Its companion journal that was very similar is already off on its journey to its forever home. That's kind of exciting. I do like to make sure I go through it a number of times. I go through a journal many times before it goes to make sure I didn't forget anything. But I thought I would go through it and show it to you guys. So this is the flip-flop journal that we made using the 3 envelopes. There is a playlist if you'd like to see how I made it and see the beginnings of this one. Here on the front cover or the back cover, it could be either. I did put this cute metal label up here, but all the frou-frou bits kind of cover it up, so it's alright. I know it's there. So this could be either the front or the back, as could this one. But at the moment, I'm just calling this one the front. So we've got a pocket here with 2 little tags. This is ephemera from the kit and some authentic ephemera. You open it up, and I actually used my stickles. I remembered them and used them, and that was fun. So that just slips in there to stay closed. And there's a little journaling card in there, backed on, this is a calendar page from 1888. I thought that was super pretty. Quite brittle though, so it needed to be on something to stabilize it, and that was it. That closes up, and then this opens up, and there are these cute ladies in here. And the kit that I'm using is Purple Medley and Purple Ephemera by Artie Mays. I will link them down below. They're fabulous kits. There's a big old tag that I apparently almost glued in there in the pocket. I love this birdie. I was sad that I lost his beak, but I liked his body, so there he is. It's a nice place to write. Put that back in. And then there's a tiny little signature over here, which I love. Just all sorts of pretty old papers. Oh, that one is a pocket. I forgot. Beautiful vintage birthday card. Sadly, at some point it cracked. Can you see that? How glossy is it? It's almost like a photograph. And it cracked, but it was too beautiful to not include. 1911. And I just thought the colors were so gorgeous. And some note paper and some tiny dictionary, some of the dyed purple papers, little bag. Cute tiny postcard. Well, it's a photo, but it's a souvenir photo, I think is what it was. This is all the paper that we picked out during the first video. Oh, see right there. We need to close up our pocket. Let's do that. I'm going to open this up so we can get it flatter. I almost forgot. What should we put in our pocket? Ooh, I didn't test my glue either. Uh-oh. Let's see if the glue's working today. Yay! It is. Make sure we get all the way up to the top. And not off the edges, because it would be a shame to glue our pocket closed or our envelope closed. Oh, should have gone on the shorter edge, huh? Yeah, well. There's that. Make sure that's sticking down. I have a few things over here that I was going to include. Maybe we could put a calling card in there. Aren't these beautiful? These came from Johni at the Junk Journal shop, I believe. Faith and love. That's just pretty. I'm just going to poke that right in there. Oh, it's not really quite big enough, is it? How about this? This is an old photograph, or not photograph album. Help me. Autograph. There we go. I knew it was one of those graphs. 1886, 1891. Goodness me. Peaks Island, Maine. Wow. This is beautiful. and conveniently detached from its cover. Oh, I don't know which one to put in. Decisions. Most of them are, not most of them, some of them are in pencil, so it's kind of harder to see. If you want a friend that's true, I'm on your list. Looking for the center of the signature, kind of. Let's see. Oh, it's thicker than I thought it was. Let's just see here. Is that it? Nope. Almost there. Almost got the center of the signature. There we go. Do I cut it? I believe I will. Just a little bit of twine in there. Maybe we'll include a blank page and the front cover. What the heck? Oh, but then I'm seeing all these written on ones again. Oh, you guys, I just don't know what I want to do. I kind of want a written one in there. I think this is the last written one. Let's see if we can get that out. Nope, not even a little bit. Okay, well, it's a problem. This book is leaving crumbs. Get all the dirt from the book. I guess when a book's been kicking around for 150 years, it's allowed to be dirty, huh? All that, and it's, well, gonna have to get folded anyway. That's some beautiful paper. Do I want to fold it just that much? Maybe I do. Maybe that's how much I want to fold it. And we'll slip it in here. And should we put a little closure on there? I think we probably should. Let me grab out my circle punch, which is here. And my little scraps of paper left from the kit. That's very purple. What if we do some lace? And grab my glue book. I think this will stand out nicely on there. So, here's our glue book. This is why I go through the journals a couple times. What I'm going to do is put the lace on top of our glue book to make sure it punches. This punch is getting kind of old and tired. And then, oh, they stuck together. And then I will use this as our gluing spot. So let me grab my glue. I didn't think I had missed anything. I was not prepared to glue. Put some glue on there. This is just to give it a little more weight to hold down that flap. A little more body. Get those guys lined up. Maybe we'll throw some purple around the edge. I also pulled out some ink and a stencil in case I felt like stenciling anywhere. If something was looking a little bland. I'm looking around my desk. I thought I pulled out a stencil. What did I do with it? So this little bit of purple around the edge of this disc will help it stand out even more against that background. Here we go. I think that's all it needed. Put that out of the way. Oh, I left that sitting open. I wonder if it's still working. Just putting glue on half of it. Oh, I'm sorry, you can barely see. Putting glue on the bottom half so that the top half will hold down our flap. Oh yeah, that looks nice. I think that's about the center. Pretty close. I'll open that so it doesn't glue closed. Probably a good plan, right? Alright, so a little sidetracked there. This is why I go through. I think I already said that. The other side of that glassine bag. A little piece of the ephemera in the kit. Just a little place to write. Love these kits. Just love them. And this is just the other half of all those papers. Almost thinking I should glue this down. But then you lose the roadway logo. It's a little brittle. Yeah, you know what, you guys? I think we should. Let's do it. Let's just glue that down. I hate to lose that little logo, but it's old enough and dry enough. I think it might end badly if we don't. Oh yeah, see, it's already cracking a little bit right down here. There, now that'll protect that edge. All is right with the world. Hopefully I won't glue anything together here. Doesn't look like I got any excess glue anywhere. Fingers crossed. Little pocket there. Old receipt with a tab. It's not a receipt, it's an order form. Crunchy paper. Some more shorthand. The shorthand folds out. And there's a tag in there with a butterfly. Nothing on the back. I was going to add more pullouts and things, but she was starting to get kind of chubby. Use this butterfly punch a few places in the book. It is a paper studio punch. It's this guy. 1.5 inches plus. Isn't it cute? There, I think you can see it. I will see if I can find that and link it down below. Another pocket that has a tag. And this is a paint chip from Johni at J9 Scraps that she made. I just added the purple lace on top. I thought it went beautifully. And they both just tuck in this pocket. Okay, so that was the little tiny signature in there. And then if you open it like that, you've got this beautiful picture in here. You've got a signature here. Again, all the pretty paper we picked out in the last video. Added a little bit of lace. Edith Holden. This is a letter dated 1897. The ephemera in here is not digital, it's real. An old Tundex card. One of the postcards from the kit that you can write on. Oh, I did make some faux tape, vintage looking tape. It's not faux tape, it's real tape. Faux vintage looking. Little playing card and this Canadian postcard. I liked the color of the stamp. It's blank. You can't really tell, but it's this beautiful ivory color. I don't think it's really, really old, but 3 cents, it's fairly old. And there's the end of that signature. And then you open this up. That was not the end of that signature. I lied. Here's the other half of the signature. Oh, that's a really old receipt. The other half of that beautiful, I am assuming it's German. Onion skin ledger. Place to write. So that opens up like that. And you've got all that writing room, and on the back too. This is pale enough, you could certainly write on there. So there's that signature, and then you open it up again. Let's do it this way so maybe you can see how it all laying out. So here's that pocket that we made with the lace, the paper lace. There's a big, tall journaling card in there behind our pretty girls. And then the girls are holding on to a little tag for more writing space. And that just sits right behind them. Then here's the next signature. Oh, my computer's decided to start talking. There's that fun paper. Put a tab on there to indicate the fold out. You can fold it out this way. It's nice because the journal will lay flat like this so that you can write in it, even though it's got all those bulky pages. Another page from the kit that's just folded over because I thought those were so pretty. That's lace again, so very easy to write on. Here's one of the weather maps that I love. And that folds out. And that folds out. This is some 1931 school paper. Like someone's taken notes on it. Here is that beautiful dyed purple paper. And other side of that schoolwork. There's the other side of the Weather Bureau map. Also used a decorative punch. This I think is a Martha Stewart. It's old. It's this one. No idea what it's called. It's one of the ones that folds up though, so it's a little easier to store. I love this one. It punches really well. And that's what I used along this edge. Oh, that one got folded over. Stop that. There we go. And that opens up for more journaling space. And there's the other half of this paper. Folded it over, put in a pocket, and there's this vintage spring fashion show ticket. I liked the green in that. I thought it matched really well. This is the, what did I do? This is the flyleaf from an old book, and it's just beautiful. And it folds like that, and on this edge, come on you. These little paper clips are tight. That's going nowhere. It's a triple tag, all that journaling space, place for photos, little corner pocket there with a vintage flashcard, again in green, and then on the back it's decorative. I think those are so pretty. How did I have that? I think I had it this way, right? Or did I have it in there? Oh, it doesn't matter. I can go back and do that. Other half of the Edith Holden, and here on the back cover I have this little envelope right over the top. There's the back. Inside there is another tag journaling spot sort of thing. And there's the other side of it, which I really like. And that just lives right up here with one of the cute tiny bulldog clips from Johni. It's so cute. That just goes there. And then that folds up like that. That folds over like that. And then you can go either direction to end up at the back cover, which is here. The back cover has this little pocket. And there are two tags in here. Easter greetings. Both of them are, well, this one's not backed because it's just plain brown paper, but can we get that back in there is the question. It's a good question, isn't it? Oh, well, that would be a lot easier is to use the little thumb notch, huh? Then you flip that open. Here's a window envelope with those beautiful flowers in it, and that flips open. There's a card in there with some coffee dyed paper to write on. I just put a little bit of the journaling paper on here for writing or to put a picture on. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but there's some lines on there. There are more of the pretty Tim Holtz ladies looking like they're out on the town. There's a tag tucked behind them with more writing room. And then in this big pocket in the back is another Janine treat from J9 Scraps. This is her legal document bundle. I just brought in a little bit of purple to it. So pretty, this vellum envelope. And then there's this. I'm telling you, she spent some time making these. And then there are just all these pages in there. Lots and lots. Kind of folded up tight, but it looks so cool. And then it all folds up, goes back into its little folds, and look at that little tiny vintage seed company envelope. So cute. It all folds back up nice and tight, goes in its pocket, and goes back in this pocket, she says. A little bit of a snug fit. but it works. And then you open it up this way, and here's a pocket with 2 little tags in there. This is a dyed index card. And then the last signature is right here, so that's signature number 4. And again, I was thinking about putting another small signature in, but she's awfully fat. I don't know if it would be a good idea. So there's all kinds of the papers that we picked out the other day. Just sort of picked them randomly, put them together in an order that I liked the colors. Here's that fire insurance policy. Beautiful music. Love this orientation and the color of it. It is very fragile, but I reinforced the middle with washi tape. An old book page that has lovely colors folded in the edges, just so they would be there. I might actually glue something on there to make that a flip. I'll have to think about that. So that's the one place I have to go back and clip our tags in again. You open this side, there's all this writing space. And this would actually be very easy to write on too, because it's so light. The other half of that insurance policy folds out here. It's on really cool paper. And this was 1937. It goes back in like that. That beautiful poetry book page. And the dictionary. More of that purple paper. The lines are still there, so that would be really nice to write on. I don't know if you guys can see that, because they're pretty faint, but they're there. And then this page folds out like that. Oh, it's up like that, and look at that. There's a pocket that's empty. Oh my goodness. I have this little booklet that I made. Will that fit? Might. It's gonna not add bulk. Do we want that to go in there, or do we want... Maybe I'm gonna need to make one more tag. How long have we been going? Yep, my computer's yelling at me. I've got to close a window here so I can see what's happening. Oh, we've only been going 22 minutes. We can make a tag. Let's do it. I've got some stuff laying around here on my desk. Here's another layaway tag. Do we want to do that, or do we want to make it even taller than that? I think we should make it even taller than that. What if we grab... Just looking around to see the paper that I have left. Here are our little scraps from the kit. What do we have in here? Oh, well, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? Look at that, and it's very long. Even longer than we need. Back it with something. Let's make it the size we need first. So I'm just going to lay it up against the book. Actually, it'll be easier to do it this way. Sorry, is that my big giant head? My big giant head in the way. There's that. So I don't want it the exact depth of the pocket, but we could do it to, say, here. Just tear that off. With what shall we back it? Wish you guys were here to tell me. That would be handy. Nice little scrap there. I don't want to lose that. That will remind me to go fix that tag. What else do we have in here? We do have more lace paper. The lace is kind of nice because it will, it's easy to write on, but it's not plain. Oh, and look, my printer got mad at me down there again. We could do that. Let's take off these edges. Get the white parts off. You guys know I'm all about plenty of room for journaling. Oop. Well, that went terribly wrong. Come on, you. Throw those away. Get out our glue book. Actually, how deep do we want this? We don't want it this wide. Maybe that wide. Glad I did that. I'm glad we didn't get any further before I remembered that. So we'll just tear this. Oh, the corner went all ugly. Yep, that will go in and out of there. I might take just a little more off where that corner tore. Get that up out of the way. Might make it just a little shorter. There we go. 2 birds with 1 stone and all. Here's our glue book. It's right here. Stuck to stuff. Okay. We should probably put a little tab on here too. Easier to grab it out of the pocket that way. Fabric or paper? Everybody yell really loud and tell me what you think. I can't hear you. I am partial to fabric tabs, I have to say. Make sure we get all those edges down good. Can't tell if there's a direction with this. No, I want to take it right to the edge. I wasn't going to, but then I changed my mind. A crafter's prerogative. Oh, come on, Brooke. Alright, I guess it's going to go where it's going to go. It's fighting now because I got the background paper sticky. We will have to wait for it to dry and even it up a little bit. Excuse me. Get my scraper downer. Make sure that's all stuck. That's good. Alrighty. So I'm just going to take off some of this excess. I won't be able to get up real close till the glue dries. But we can at least have less of it flapping around. Put this back in the basket. Alright, so what do we want to do with you? What is your deal? Oh, I love that lace. It's so pretty. Should we see what we have left in terms of little goodies? Oh, there's another pocket. Look at that. Do we want to put a pocket on? With a little postcard inside? That might be cute. But then we're covering up writing space, huh? We could do that on this side, but that's also good writing space. I think that would be kind of cute, though, don't you? Kind of blendy. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, I don't know why I'm holding that right off camera. That's kind of rude. Not letting you guys take a peek. So many little bits and goodies included in these kits. I know I say it every time I use them, but it's true. The Floricultural Cabinet and Flora's magazine. That's kind of cool. Do we want that on there? Well, not on that side. I don't know. I'm not feeling that one either. Should we punch out another little butterfly? Got these tickets left. I was holding that off screen again. Rude. I do kind of like the pocket. Where did we put the pocket and the postcard? Oh, right here in front of me. I do kind of like it, maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe it's not too blendy. Or maybe we put it on this side. Let's do that. Okay, got to do a little inking. I will try to hurry it up. I know it's boring watching. That way, if you kind of miss the fold a little bit, ink will cover up the fold lines on the pattern, which is quite handy. Oh, you know what? Let's kind of make all those corners trimmed a little. There we go. Oh, and it's backed. Hot diggity. I'll have to ink both sides because it looks like I tore it poorly. But that's okay. It'll only take a minute. And because this is double-sided paper, it's not going to add a whole lot of bulk, which is good. Because I believe I've mentioned several times, yeah, she's getting a little fluffy. I like it that way. And there are quite a few things that could be taken out and used in a different journal. But once I get going, it's hard to stop. And we found so many cool old papers to include. I just didn't stop. Okay, so let's glue our little pocket down. Probably would be wise of me to wait until I tear the tag down to get the right size, or to know where to center it, rather, what size it's going to be. Am I muttering, you guys? I'm sorry. I'm thinking really hard. I'm concentrating really hard. Spring has not yet arrived here in Maine. It's a little warmer today, but not significantly. I think it's 45 or something. We are ready. We had more oil delivered today, heating oil, and we are ready to be done with that nonsense. Oh, that's cute. I like that on there. Good choice. And you know what we could do is I had made this as well. It's one of the vocabulary cards with the little punch butterfly. We could stick that in there too, because I think the greens look pretty together. Let's cover that up. And let's see, is this dry enough? I could give it a shot. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that was bad. I think we're going to have a problem with our little pocket. Eek. Can we get that off? I think I have made a terrible tactical error. I will show you what it is momentarily. Oh, good. I think we can save it if this comes off. Ugh. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Darn it, Brooke. See, if you see where it was glued, I was going to have to tear off a whole lot of this side, so that was going to be the edge of the pocket was going to be affected by that tear. I'm sorry, I'm holding it out of view. So let's go ahead and tear this down and see if we can salvage this whole thing, huh? I bet we can. If not, a person could always print out another pocket. Because the glue is wet, this is tearing kind of crookedly. Yeah, that's not good at all. Not good at all. I have done everything wrong here. Pretty much, don't do this. Okay, let's go to plan B. I'm going to put this aside. I can still use this. I can cut it down smaller and use it for a tag or something. So we're going to go back to our original papers. Put our pocket and the two little bits over here out of the way. We still have enough. Did we have a bigger piece of that purple floral? Let's see here. Get my glue book out of there. We have another pretty lace pocket like that. Sidetracked. Focus, Brooke, focus. We have this. That's awfully pretty. We could use that as one side of our tag. And back it with this. How tall is that? That actually might be a good height, huh? Do I like that side or do I like that side? Kind of like this side. Okay. Let's just start this whole thing over, shall we? Everybody out of my way. I'm getting inched out of my desk. Tearing with a purpose, as you can see. And then we'll tear up this white edge. I think I want it to go right to the edge of index. That's how wide it's going to be. There we go. Put that aside. Get this down. Get our glue book out. Try that again. And maybe what I'll do is use my trimmer instead of trying to tear it. That would be prudent, I believe. Make sure we get those edges glued. So now that the purple flip-flops are done, I think my next purple project is going to be a slow-stitched journal. Like, the cover will be slow-stitched, because I'm in a stitching kind of mood right now, and that would be fun. I did finally finish my fabric flip for my journal. I should post a picture of that. Came out cute. Sticky, sticky. Okay. Alright, do that. Get all the glue squished out to the edges. Okay, let's pull out the chopper and see if that works better. Wonder if I can do this on the small one. That would be handy, wouldn't it? Don't know if I'm going to be able to do the length. Okay, that looked pretty straight. That looks pretty straight. Oh, look at that. I can do the length. Hot diggity. That's a good day when that happens. That's not straight at all, but hopefully that'll do it. And then that looks pretty straight. Again, concentrating super duper hard. Oop, the glue stick was not dry. Okay. Much better. Much better. Now the question is the pocket too wide for this tag? Ooh, yes it is. Just a little. What if we just fold it in a tad more? Eyeing it to try to get the same amount on each side so the little scoop in the pocket is still even. That looks like about the same, doesn't it? I think it does. My bone folder. Eh. Do I already? Oh, it's right here. Silly me. Okay. Get that smushed down. See if there's anything that needs trimming. I think there is. Right here. That looks even. I think that'll do. And now it will fit on our tag. Yay. Get that trimmed back. Does it need it on this side? Nope, I guess not. That will fold up still. Perfect. Okay. Now we have to re-ink it. Sorry. Boy, it looks like a bomb went off on my desk. Oh, we do have one little sticky outy bit right there. Let's get that off. I don't like that. Didn't quite get it. How about that? Yes, we got it that time. Alrighty. So just the sides will need some inking, where we folded them, refolded them. Oh, yep, there's a pokey outy bit on that side too. How did I not notice it? Because I'm silly. There we go. Yep, that took care of that one. So let's go ahead and glue this again. Double check, you know what? Measure twice, glue once. Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. I wonder if the postcard's still going to fit in there now. I bet it will. I have some other cute little bits we could stick in if the postcard won't fit. Get that all glued up. Go into those new edges. Sorry, am I holding it out of camera? Make sure I get those top edges really well, because they take the most pressure, things going in and out. Beauteous. Yes, just perfect. Look at that. Yay. Cover up the glue. Make sure that's stuck well. Yep, love it. Postcard fits even better. There's our little butterfly. Cute. Okay, I'm pleased with that. What do you guys think? Thumbs up for that. It will flatten out once it gets in the book, finishes drying. I don't want that showing on that side, so I guess they won't be at an angle. There we go. And now we're back to the original question. Do we do a fabric tab or a paper tab? Maybe paper. What do we have in our little box of goodies? We have some tickets. What if we did that? Let's do that. Let's take 2 tickets. Like that. Trying to get that line cut off. Perfect. This back in its envelope so it doesn't get lost in this mess. Fold it in half. It doesn't quite match up, but that is okay because they'll be on opposite sides of the paper over these edges. Well, that's going to interfere with our pocket a little bit, isn't it? So move it up here. That'll work. I think that'll be okay, don't you? We move it up here a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I think that'll work just fine. Okay, get our glue book. This dude all glued up. I do want it on this side because that's the side that'll be poking out. Fold it over on itself. Oh, pretty. Yeah, it's really busy in here, but I like that. I like it a lot. That works. And then there's something to grab onto to pull it out of its pocket. Where was its pocket? Oh, I know. Flippy floppy journal's hard to follow sometimes. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, look, so cute. That is adorable. Love it. And it stands out nicely there. And so that's the back of the journal, or the inside front, depending on how you hold it or look at it. And that is the journal. The only thing I have left to do is put that tag back in. Was there one other thing? Yeah, I'll probably have to go through it one more time. And then I left the strings on the outside where I bound it. And I think I'm going to put some beads on there. Do we have time to do that? Oh, good grief. No, we do not. I've been going for 45 minutes. So I guess I will leave it there, you guys. I'll show you the bead bucket. I've got this little organizer full of purple beads. There we go. So I'll just poke through there and find some sparkly prettiness to put on these strings. If the new owner thinks that the beads are annoying, they can just get clipped off and used for something else. So I will do that, and then this journal is going to go off on its way. Oh, and I found my stencil. Yep, looks like a bomb went off. What I use to put the beads on these little strings are, these are in the dental aisle at the drugstore. They're floss pullers, I guess. They look like that. Can you see that? And so it's flexible plastic, but you can put the string through there and then just use this little plastic nose to go into your beads. I'm sure you've seen those before. So that's what I'm going to use, and I'm going to get this done. And I will thank you very much for coming to hang out with me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye.